Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Loop Hero. What is this? Oh, it's our deck! So we can have a minimum of 7? Is that what I'm seeing? So yeah, we have to have a minimum of 7. Blood Grove, you're new. A living forest, it preys on wounded occupants of adjacent tiles. May spawn something dreadful from their remains. Cool. Can be placed near a forest adjacent to the road. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% health left. Sounds neat. Chrono crystals. Crystals that are able to refract not only the light of the rising sun, but the passage of dawn itself. Doubles the effect of a day's passing on adjacent tiles. So if we have these adjacent to these, better yet if they're adjacent to meadows that are adjacent to rocks, I like what we're putting together here. I'm not big on the skeletons. The effects of lanterns can stack. Sure. Why are you flashing? Do we have to drop something? I'm confused. Oh, you have to have... Ah, I see. I see. Okay. Got it. Got it. Cool. I think I understand a little bit more now. I think I have a plan. We'll see if it works. I'm honestly not sure, but it's part of the fun. Oh, you go off the path. Okay. Okay. And you cover an area. Interesting. how exactly does the counter work? Is it just a percentage chance to deal a critical hit, or do you do 10% of the damage that was dealt to you? What's that look like? I guess we're just building a mountain here. I like the idea of going with evasion. I see that the vampires can go adjacent. I'd like to get some of those chrono crystals. I'm curious if they give an adjacency bonus to the meadows. A shield is better than no shield. And let's spawn some harpies. Why not? I'm not big on our health situation, by the way. Didn't mean to put that there, but that's fine. Just Grove Alley right here. What's that little symbol mean? Rage. Nice. We are not doing nearly as well this time. Like, we don't have the sustain, we don't have much of anything. This might be one of those runs where we just run. Just to be honest. Because our loot RNG is not good. Oh no, is the blood grove going after me too? Well, hold up. See, that's what happens when you don't get a good sword and shield at the very beginning. Oh, we totally might just die. Who needs the evasion? I need the damage to all right now. Yeah, I think we have to run. Like, even with that health, I honestly... We keep all resources. We're gonna just back the hell out on this one. I'd hardly call it a success, too. That was awful. Expand the camp. Craftsmen from cooks to alchemists. Blah, blah, blah. Infecting things with stability. Okay. Well, we can do the field kitchen now. Wait, we already did. Ha, never mind. Gymnasium unlocks the village card. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits after killing monsters in expeditions. Okay. That's neat. Unlock... Oh, there's multiple classes. Okay. Kind of want the Herbalist Hut, but... Who knows? Let's just take another shot at this. Maybe we'll have better RNG this time. I'm seeing why it's important as well to get the unlock that gives you the starting gear. Because starting gear is pretty awesome. Spawns a chest at the start of each loop. Theoretically, gear is scaled to the loop count that you're on. There's probably something that says what loop count we're on here. Ah. Loop counter. Affects the level of equipment found. Hey, there we are. My theory has proven itself to be valid. So what I was getting at is, in theory, by having it spawn a chest at the start of each loop, having that chest spawn at the beginning so I can get more higher leveled loot. It makes sense. Seems logical. Let's drop this. Battlefield next to a battlefield? Why not? Okay, we did something. There's the chest. And blood path. Spawns a blood clot every 4 days. Sounds pleasant. Ah, now we got one of the chrono crystals. Magic damage, attack speed, and counter. We'll try it. So the vampire mansions don't really do a whole lot if you don't get enemies spawning on them. I like, by the way, that you can put gear on midway through a fight. That's nice. It's a nice touch. Being able to level up yourself dynamically in that fashion is a good thing. Ooh, music change. What's that about? Okay. Well, we know that's going to be better. And we actually have armor now, so hooray for that. What's with the music change, though? What happened? Alright, let's see if this works. It does in fact work. Lovely. I guess there's no harm in putting this down if... Okay, well, that probably counts as adjacent, but that's fine. Ooh, that looks fancy. Shame that it's worse. Ah, we got a goblin camp. Ooh, no, we're gonna have to be dealing with goblins and vampires if they spawn there. That's extremely bad. Can I have an Oblivion card, please? Just strictly better damage. I like it. Oh, look at the slimy boy. He's gross. Undead liquid has soul. Okay, 9, but 9% counter and evasion. We go for it. Sword versus Dirk. Again, counter and evasion becoming a conversation here. I think we go for it. 23% counter, 15% evasion chance. I think it's worth it. That is worse as far as the health is concerned. That's also got regen per second. I mean, passive health regeneration, look at that go. This scares me. Hooray! Goodbye, Vampire Mansion. I'd say it was nice having you, but it wasn't. Okay, we'll have to think here for a second. Because 3 health per second regen, I think might be... It's close to being almost worth it. The Oblivion is tempting. I think pairing the road lanterns up is a good idea. Because, excuse you, I was trying to read that. Level 5 armor. We'll be taking a peek at that in a second. Let's pop this first. I should have popped that after we crossed to the next loop. That's my bad. I realized the mistake, though. That counts for something, right? Okay. Big max damage up, but our health isn't the concern at the moment. I like the damage to all. We are going to lose 8% evasion, but gaining 8% attack speed, more damage to all, more damage, and vampirism I think is worth it. Lower but vampirism. Is 13% vampirism worth more than the regen per second? I'm a sucker for vampirism, what can I say? I'm curious what happens. Give me a rock. It's a lot more damage. But we lose our damage to all. That counts. That's amazing. So the treasury play I had mentioned in the last episode probably would work as well. We lose some damage to all, but we gain attack speed, vampirism, and defense. So I say yes. Treasury, gladly. It'd be nice if we could pop that at some point. We can get evasion and vampirism as a build. Like, just a lot of... What was that? Orb of Expansion. Interesting. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I did something. And we wait until we start the new loop. Lose the evasion, lose some defense, get vampirism. I think we want the evasion. Let's pop a meadow there. Pop a rock there. I think I'm getting the hang of this game relatively quickly. I feel like I understand it decently. You pop the rocks and mountains next to rocks and mountains. You put the meadows next to anything aside from another meadow and it gets a bonus. Ooh, that's good regen. But I think we're past that point. Pop the treasury. Nice. Road lantern. Worse attack speed, magic damage. We lose damage to all. But we get regen per second. Lose vampirism, gain evasion. And gain damage. I think we do that. Lose vampirism, gain counter, regen, and evasion. It's a lot more health, that's the thing. It's twice as much as what that's giving me. But losing puts us at 37%, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna go all in. Who needs vampirism when you can dodge everything? I turned into a ghost. He became spooky. Lose health, gain magic damage, gain attack speed, 1% more evasion. I think that's right. I honestly don't know for certain, but I think so. Spiders. I'm seeing that we spawned yet another goblin camp. I'd like to get rid of it. Because that on top of vampires is no bueno. I'm not a fan. I do not like. Ooh, that's a new weapon. The attack speed boost is nice, but we will lose evasion. I don't want to lose evasion. No evasion, I sleep. Level 8 ring. Holy regen. Okay, that... To lose 7% evasion for that much regen, I think it's worth it. Ah. Our map's getting a little full, and we have not spawned the boss. It's a little, concerning, I would say would be the word. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Oh boy, that's tough. I think we want to keep the evasion, though. Like, pure stats are great, don't get me wrong. But, look at these evades. That's a good boost. I need to commit. We could probably spawn the boss. One more tile and the boss is spawning. Oh, the damage is so high. Oh, Come on, give me something with damage and evasion. I mean, that's what I asked for. Kind of. Get the boss spawned. I feel like we need to keep the evasion. And I'm keeping an eye on my rings. Because when it does come time to get to the boss, I think putting this ring on is going to be huge. I think we actually might just need to do it now, because we're going to run into a lot of enemies on the way into the boss. %53% evasion's worth it. It's worth it. And at that point, do we want to lose 14% back down to closer to where we were in favor of a lot of damage? I don't think so. I think we want to keep the evasion chance. Like, over a 50% chance to evade is really freaking good. It just stands to reason to keep it. The lack of health regen hurts, but... we actually might just not make it to the boss. That's also a possibility. Yeah, we might just not make it to the boss. We got close. We're not going to be able to take the boss out. There's no doubt on that in any way. That's neat. I saw it pop up when I went to hover it briefly. Hold to return to camp. We're just going to retreat. It's the right thing to do because we're not going to be able to do it. starting with basic gear. I kind of want all of these right away. And resurrect the hero after an upgrade. Interesting. Crypt. We need more rocks for the cemetery. But we can also build the hut, so let's do that. Neat. Okay, well, things are coming along. We didn't make any progress in the way of beating the boss. We did better the first time. Like, literally, the very first run was the best one we've had. But that's, you know, roguelikes for you. That's RNG. It's the way it goes. I don't know what that does. We unlock new cards. The village and the swamp. So, let's see. The stench is murderous, or maybe it's the poison. Yeah, that makes sense. All healing effects are lethal here, except for the potions. So vampirism is a healing effect, right? Stands to reason it would damage you instead. Vampirism on top of vampire mansions? Swamp and... I could see some synergy here. I could see that working. Then the village. Ooh, they heal you. And you get quests. I like it. So let's drop out the battlefield. Oh, I liked the battlefield. Let's drop out the crystals. No, I like the crystals. I don't like the crystals that much. And I don't honestly understand how to use the road lantern to the best of its abilities. Like, I kind of get it. And being able to stack them on top of the battlefields actually was really nice. So we're gonna put that back on. Do I want to deal with the Blood Grove? I don't want to deal with the Blood Grove. I think we'll try this out next time. Try putting a swamp and vampire mansion next to each other. I think that's a good play. I think that's a good play. Just to see what happens. Either way, if we do that next time, we have to remember, don't use vampirism. It will be an evasion and counter type run. So that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed this though. Thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time.